I'm here. Now I'm gonna talk about
If
the
I see you
conflict
put your hands in that
scenes.
plate one more time, I'm gonna stab you with this knife. You hear me? I told you, keep your hands out
And
of the
this
plate.
is a scene where Jack
All
hit
right.
Joey very, very hard.
We're on feet like you like a ball like God.
As you can see here that Jack has grabbed Joey and is about to throw him on the floor. And you can see the wife here. She didn't just go in and stop the man fighting. She and protect her children first. Put their children away from the conflict first. And this is some details from the character. And about this position, yeah, I'm going to talk about this position. This position, like we know that men, more violence on men because no gender or something. So they will just like push the other guy down there and just punch him very hard. And we can see this scene and a lot of action films. And the next one, first scene that I love is yes, this here. Now Jack is stepping at Joey right here. So this place you can see that Jack is holding on to the chair to give more strength to step on Joey. And this is a very powerful scene for me, I guess. Okay, that's for me. Thanks.
Hello everyone, my name is Leonon and I'll talk about the emotional parts of Raging Bull. What makes this film very emotional isn't about the violence in the ring, but outside the ring and within Jake himself. His anger, his insecurity slowly eats away at every relationship he has. You don't just watch a man fight opponents, but you are watching a man fight for himself, his own mind, which is the biggest villain. And the way he does it, it makes his outburst feel even more tragic because he's not purely evil, but he's just confused. And the relationship between Jake and his wife, Vicky, is the emotional weight that hit the hardest, in my opinion. His paranoia, and need for control to turn love into something suffocating. Scenes that should feel intimate instead feel tense and almost threatening. It creates a kind of emotional aspect that discomfort that lingers to our audience, and we feel the relationship between the wife and the husband is like not true love anymore. And the final scene is especially haunting in my opinion. There's no like big redemption and no emotional release. Instead, we saw a man who has lost everything try to hold on some version of himself. It feels hollow, almost unsettling because the film refused to comfort you. That's all. Bye bye.
Jolene here. So the reason why we chose this specific scene is because throughout the whole film, I think that we all think that it ended up leading towards this specific moment in the scene that proves that Jake is a very insecure and jealous and toxic masculinity personality type of person. Even though we already saw it, but we haven't saw him truly fully explode out his emotion until he finally had the confrontation between him and his wife, because he thought that his wife cheated on him with his brother and brothers or the friends. And so yeah, they have a huge argument, and in the end the wife ended up just saying what Jake wanted to hear, and that is her saying having sex with the brother and the friends. That's why in the end he went to the brother's house and basically beat the shit out of him. And even though it's completely false, it's not true at all that his wife cheated on him, because she only said it sarcastically, just so that he can piss off the husband, but ended up just ruining the entire brother relationship.
So what really caught me in this confrontation scene in Raging Bull is the cinematography, because it puts us inside Jake's head rather than just showing us a normal argument. First, the black and white look is really important. It strips away any like feeling of warmth, comfort, and everything feels more real, harsher. The lighting is quite low and shadowy, especially on Jake's face. So part of him is literally like hidden in the darkness to hide or to show how serious it feels. It kind of reflects how clouded he's thinking, and he's not seeing things clearly. He's driven by paranoia and whatnot. The framing also plays a big role in this specific scene. Of the cinematography, the camera stays very tight on the characters. Mostly in close-ups, there's barely any space around them, which makes the whole scene feels really suffocating. It's like they're trapped in this moment. We are trapped in this moment with them. It gives me and it shows me of how important cinematography in making a film or producing a film, because it really affects the feel, the understanding, and just overall of setting a scene. That's how I say it, I guess. There's not much for me to say. That's all. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Teo Xiang. I'll be talking about the editing for this scene. Martin Scorsese uses editing to create psychological tension instead of action. The reverse shot between Jake and Joey builds a strong confrontational rhythm. The cuts are uneven. Some shots linger while others are quick, making the scene feels tense and unstable. This reflects Jake's paranoia and emotional instability. His repeated dialogue is emphasized through the constant back and forth editing, showing his obsessive mindset. Small pauses between cuts also add awkwardness, tension. As the scene becomes violent, the editing speeds up, showing Jake losing control. Overall, the editing turns a simple conversation into a tense psychological breakdown.